Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Collector Stream YouTube channel. Hope you guys are all doing very well tonight. Yeah, so I've been on a roll making videos, and I will like to talk about sealed PSA and singles in this video. And right now I have a kind of a matrix for Scarlet and Violet, Sword and Shield, and Sun and Moon. And then I'm gonna be talking about each category of products and whether or not you should buy them, hold them, or sell them. So before we begin, a quick plug: we are approaching 2,000 subscribers, and once we hit 2,000 subscribers, we're going to be spinning for a lovely case fresh Paldea Evolve booster box. So if you guys haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell notification icon so you don't miss any more videos coming forward. Okay, so let's just jump straight into it. I know a lot of the viewers right now in your personal collection hold quite a bit of the Scarlet and Violet products, right? And right now, I have to be honest, I think we are seeing the top of the Pokemon bull run right now. I honestly see that the market is getting a bit shaky, but that's only certain slabs. But I foresee we're gonna start seeing a slowdown because I think there's so many new joiners, first of all, and the scalpers effect, and there's a lot of people that bought in at the all-time high, and then some of the prices are falling now. Give you an example: some of the tag teams that have hit really high the all-time highs are now dipping 10-20% now. What other stuff have been falling? I want to say some of the certain slabs are still climbing. I know about the Bubble Mew is going up. A lot of the Sword and Shield alternate arts, the chases like the Giratina, the Gengar VMAX, they are hitting $2,000 US. Yeah, but those cards, they make sense, right? Because if you look at the artwork, they have tick all the right boxes, and they are true chase cards. Because if you look at the price of the booster box now, a Lost Origin is $700-800. Fusion Strike is almost $1,000 now. So when the booster box is that priced that high, you cannot like kind of discount the PSA 10 anymore. Yeah, the PSA 10 obviously is gonna go up for the respective chase card, right? Which are the Giratina and the Gengars. Yeah. So next year, I foresee the Sword and Shield is gonna emulate the Sun and Moon tag team pricing. Be ready for $3,000 Giratina, and in the near future, be ready for $3,000 Gengar VMAXs. Be ready for like $1,500 Rayquazas or $2,000 Rayquaza VMAX from the Evolving Skies, and be ready for the evolutions to hit $1,000 because they are becoming rare, guys. They came out in 2021, they came out in 2022. They've got amazing popular Pokemon like the evolutions, and they're hard as hell to pull. And yeah, not many people are still ripping those packs to chase them now, because those packs, we're talking about each pack to be well over $10, maybe $20 a pack, or Evolving Skies is like $40 a pack now. Yeah, so the amount of people are dwindling who can actually pull these cards, and you also need to consider the print quality. It is not guaranteed you'll get a PSA 10, right? So whatever PSA 10 on the market now are only going to become more and more valuable. So I think, yeah, you guys got to get ready for very expensive Sword and Shield products in the future, in the near future. So yeah, I'm just gonna bring up the entire chart and talk about it. Yeah, so for the Scarlet and Violet Seal products, I would say hold on to them right now for the remaining on 2025, and try not to buy anymore because they are getting quite expensive. Yeah, if you really have to buy, be strategic and buy the sets such as Destined Rivals and Paldea Evolve. I would still buy. Some people really love Twilight Masquerade. I'm on the fence on Twilight Masquerade, to be honest. Yeah, but if I need to pick 3 boxes that I really have to buy, it will be Destined Rivals, Paldea Evolve, and maybe top up a little bit more Black Bolt and White Flare while they are still at a good price. Yeah, but you need to be prepared to sit on them for maybe 2 years before they see significant growth. Yeah, but overall, just hold on to your booster box and ETBs, and yeah, just chill out for Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, for PSAs, I would say buy the one with really good arts, yeah, because some of them have seen extremely good returns. Yeah, give you an example. I wanted to make a separate video about the Kingdra and the Greninja promo cards, because those things have pumped to like $300-400 per slab now. Yeah, and then I bought a couple of them when they were around $100, so then they gave me 3 to 4x return. Yeah, and I'm not trying to pump anything, but then I'm trying to hit home the fact that always look for the amazing arts, and they give you a very telling sign that in the future they will do very well. Look at the Giratina. Try to train your eyes to look at the Kingdra and the Greninja EX promo cards from Shroud of Fable. Look at the Kingdra. It was based on the art style, the Japanese art style with the waves, right? Yeah. And then that card is actually an English exclusive, and I'm shocked that we didn't talk about that on the channel yet. Yeah, I kind of missed the ball, but at least I bought multiple copies. Yeah, but then that is an English exclusive. The Japanese market actually do not have the Greninja and the Kingdra promo cards. Yeah, just let that digest for a second. Yeah, so what are you waiting for? Yeah, and now it's getting a bit expensive now. They're like $400, almost hitting $500. Yeah, but if they ever dip to around $300, I will seriously consider adding more sets in the future. Yeah, because it's very uncommon for a slab to only be available in the English market, in the English language, and it's not available yet in the Japanese market. 1 year ago, if you go on Reddit, people were saying, oh yeah, just chill out, just wait. These cards will eventually make it to the Japanese market in the Japanese language. But it's been over a year since Shroud of Fable's been out. It's been over a year since those slabs have been out, and there still haven't been any Japanese language yet. Yeah, so it's kind of like, is it a case of maybe the Van Gogh Pikachu, the gray felt hat Pikachu, where it is only available in the English language, and hence it's pumping very high. Yeah, but mind you, the Kingdra is population 12,000 in PSA 10 form, so there's a lot of them out in the market, but yet it's still going up to hit $400. Yeah, so that is actually quite surprising. But I would say on this channel, just please try and start looking at cards with the good potential. And by good potential, I mean, number one, artwork. Number two, and maybe in no particular order, I'm just gonna be tossing out, the telltale signs for you. Yeah, so number one is the amazing artwork. Exclusivity, maybe like Japanese or English exclusive. Look at the Pokemon and consider whether or not it's texture or non-texture. Yeah, having a texture card really makes a big difference. Yeah, it can really affect the long-term value of the card. Yeah, I know some of the Japanese cosplay Pikachu, they're just like the in a smaller frame. It's not a full art, and it still commands thousands of dollars. But in general, when the card is a texture card, it has really good long-term growth. Yeah, so maybe if this is a checklist, see whenever you look at a card, maybe see if it ticks all the right boxes, right? If they have all those 4 characters, all 4 traits, they have potential. Yeah, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so yeah, that is kind of the main message. The great art will always prevail in this market, because people will naturally gravitate towards the good artwork, and then they're gonna be able and also be willing to fork over a large sum of money to purchase them in the future. Just look at the Munch Pikachu and the Poncho Pikachus, right? Like how did we get to the point where it's like $10,000 to $15,000 now for a PSA 10? Yeah, but it's only the 29th year for the hobby, and next year is going to be the 30th anniversary. Yeah, and things is gonna just go absolutely crazy next year is my prediction. So we still got a lot to go through. In terms of the Scarlet and Violet singles, I would say sell them right now. Yeah, because you need to get some money and recuperate some money back, so then you can buy other stuff, right? So I would say sell Scarlet and Violet, and then now let's move on to Sword and Shield, the 3 criteria. Yeah, so for the sealed products for Sword and Shield, I'm saying this is the last year where you can still maybe pick them up at a good price. Yeah, so a lot of them are over $500 now, but if you have the means, the financial means, I know in this market it's difficult. Yeah, we're all, sometimes struggling to acquire more products. Yeah, but Sword and Shield sealed, I really believe that next year is going to go crazy. Yeah, and I've been saying that for years, and every year Sword and Shield just continues to surprise me. Yeah, so if you can buy more Sword and Shield sealed, do it soon. Yeah, for the PSA 10s, okay, yeah, there's 2 school of thoughts for this one. if you have duplicate PSA 10, and I know some collectors they do, I would say try to offload some of your PSA 10 in this market if you have duplicates. But if you only have a single copy of Sword and Shield, just hold on to them. Yeah, because hold on to them, pair it up with your sealed products, and just sit and wait. It's gonna pay you dividends in the future, trust me. Yeah. And then for the singles, if you're going to a car show and you are able to buy some maybe Sword and Shield trainer galleries, or you can buy some alternate arts, I would honestly, my word of caution is maybe stay away from the alternate arts at the car shows. Yeah, because normally there's a reason why they're still remaining in singles. It's been years for the collectors, right, to grade them, and then if they still haven't graded them, then you kind of know what's up, you know, why it's still in a singles form in the top loader. Yeah, so I will stay away from the alternate arts. But then for the trainer galleries, you might be able to find some in the $10 to $30 region, and they have potential actually. You know, don't sleep on the $10 to $30 singles, because in the future they might be worth $100. You never know. Yeah, but again, train your eyes to identify the popular Pokemon and the ones that, you know, are hard to pull maybe, and the ones that you just personally like. If you really enjoy those cards, it's absolutely okay to spend $10 to $30 and just acquire them and let them like simmer in your binder in the future. And at the future card shows, your $10 investment has become a $20, $25 investment for Sword and Shield. Yeah, and it's not difficult. It's not difficult for Sword and Shield to become $20 to $30 or even hit $50 in the raw form. For the trainer galleries. Yeah, like I really believe in that. Yeah. All right, so moving on to the last stage, I'm not going to go into the XY because I think that not a lot of people have XY products. Like even for myself, I only have a small amount of XY products because they're very old, but a lot of people are revisiting and trying to chase the Sun and Moon, right? So for Sun and Moon, very, very straightforward. If you are holding, if you have sealed Sun and Moon products like Unify Minds, you have Cosmic Eclipse, if you have Team Up, for example, hold onto them. Wait one more year before you want to sell them, because they are just going up exponentially right now. So I think you'll be doing yourself a huge disservice if you guys sell your sealed Sun and Moon right now. For the PSA 10s, I also believe some of the slabs have cooled down slightly, but just hold on to them because they are so rare now. If you look at a lot of the Sun and Moon tag teams in their PSA 10 population, they are sub 1,000 versus a Giratina that's over population 10,000. Or look at a lot of the Sword and Shield chase cards. They're in the 8,000 to maybe 15,000 in PSA 10 range. So Sun and Moon is like 1/10 of the rarer. It's like 1/10 the population of Sword and Shield, so it's 10 times rarer than Sword and Shield. So why will you sell something that is 10 times rarer than Sword and Shield and multiple times rarer than, even more so than Scarlet and Violet, right? So if you have PSA 10 slabs for Sun and Moon, please just hold on to them and just unless you really need to sell them, unless you really want to cash out and maybe take your family on a holiday, or you need to buy a car, or you want to convert it into a house, yeah, then you have grounds to sell them. But if not, you just say like, oh yeah, it's been sitting for so long, oh Ken, should I sell them? I would say no, just hold on to them. Lastly, for the Sun and Moon singles, I think it's reached the point where it is actually good to sell some of your Sun and Moon singles right now. Yeah, because PSA 10 is different. Yeah, but the singles market is, you need to realize is people may not, like Sun and Moon might not be popular forever, right? So if you have the singles and you can sell for $100 to $200, you can actually sell them and then roll them into Scarlet and Violet sealed. Yeah, and that has always been a very viable investing strategy. You know, you sell the older stuff, the raw stuff that you don't want or are just, you know, lying in your binders, and then you go and collect the new seal stuff. Maybe imagine you can sell a tag team for $100 and then that becomes a Black Bolt ETB or a White Flare ETB, or it becomes a budget for the upcoming Mega Evolution booster set. So that is a very, very viable strategy. Yeah, and I have friends that have been doing that for years and it's worked out great for them. You know, one booster box from the older generation equates to one sealed case of a modern generation. Yeah, 6x return. Yeah, so if you want to do that and you want to do some exchanges and you don't mind, you know, doing the shipping and making the listings on Facebook or wherever, then yeah, it work out pretty well. So that's basically kind of the investment matrix that I have compiled and built for you guys in this video. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree, and I would love to hear more ideas and more things that you guys want to listen to in the upcoming videos. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we're really trying to push the channel to 2,000 subs. So if you guys have liked and enjoyed the Pokemon analysis and you guys believe in the similar investing strategy, I would love if you will share the video to your friends, and once we hit 2,000 subs, we'll do the spin. In the upcoming videos, I will travel to Japan and try to look for some singles cards, and also I got some first edition slabs that I want to make a video about, so I'll make some videos about first edition base set, and then I'll try to make a video covering Sun and Moon chase cards and Sun and Moon seal products. Yeah, so there's gonna be a lot more exciting videos on the way. Don't miss out. Hit the bell icon, and once the video drops, you guys will can watch it straight away. Okay guys, take care, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye.